Hey, welcome back. You're listening to Clay Nelson Life Balance Hour on KZSB AM 1290, your news press radio station. And you can email me at clay@mediasb.com. We've already gotten 4 or 5 emails in, haven't we, Jaron?
Yeah, we certainly do. We'll have to fire off some of these soon.
Or you can call me live. If you're streaming, you can call me at 866-564-1290. Or if you're calling local, carefully if you're driving and calling me, you can call 564-1290. Or if you're sitting in your office in front of your computer, you can live stream. You go to my website, go to claynelsonlifebalance.com, / or / whichever one it is, and you do
watch.
WATCH.
Looks like we have a nice collection of friends watching us right now on the internet stream. Thanks for being with us. And,
yeah, it's really cool. And by the way, if you're on the internet stream and you want to ask a question, just sign in, and it'll give you a place where you can ask the question. It'll show up on our screen here in the studio, and we can just talk back and forth now.
I shall use my eagle eyes to look across the room to read it.
Yes. All right, and we have things set up a little differently. If you're streaming, it's like the angle and the placement of the cameras and everything else. We're getting better and better and better at it. So I'm not sure if I look better.
You look statuesque, Clay. That's the word I was looking for.
Like my white hair persona is much more intellectual from this angle. What do you think?
Looks good. Pretty snazzy. I'm glad to be here.
Okay, now I wanted to address another thing that I talked about last week, and it's when I did kind of a commercial. Are you wondering, what kind of gift you could give a person on your list who has everything? And I went into one of the greatest gifts you could give to anybody anywhere is life balance. And when I went in to talk about the CD sets that you could purchase and give to folks, and I got to tell you, I want to thank you all. The sales of those CDs out of that commercial has just taken off like a rocket. So there's going to be a lot of people that are, we're going to make a difference for, that those CDs definitely will make a difference for. It's pretty cool. So if you want to get the CD sets or you want us to mail them out to somebody for you, just call me at 805-682-8712, or just send me an email at clay@claynelsonlifebalance.com.
That's the address.
Send me an email and tell me where to send it, and give me a credit card, and we'll just get her done for you. They'll go out, the day you let us know, they will be out. So, thanks again for that. Now, got an email? You want to go?
Yeah, let's just jump right into this. Speaking of which, I'm sure this is an issue that's coming around for a lot of people this time of year.
Yeah.
And I'll save who it's from till the end because I love how they signed it. But it says, it's time for me and my wife to break with our normal tradition of going to my parents' house on Christmas and instead make our own family's tradition in our own home with our own children. My parents have already voiced their extreme displeasure. Do you have any suggestions for smoothing this over? And it's signed, About to Cave In.
Well, I got to tell you, at my age, there's a lot of things changing in my life, too. I mean, my daughters have their families or have boyfriends with big families. My son is 17, and respectfully, I know he believes in Santa Claus because if he didn't, he wouldn't receive what he gets.
Exactly.
So that's the way that is. And the truth is that we just got 26 inches of new powder snow up at Mammoth. And so I think he's really thinking about how fast he can get up to Mammoth and get on one of those slopes. He's not really worried about, where the family's going to meet or what's underneath the Christmas tree. Plus, Christmas morning, you have to get up early, which kind of blows it for him. So it's all about change, though, ladies and gentlemen. And it's time to pass the sword. Can you hear that? It might be time not to be so incredibly traditional and just kind of flow with the river instead of push the river. And if your kids want to do something different, give it a shot, all right? You can have Christmas anytime. It doesn't have to be on the 25th of December. You understand? It's all about a commitment to be. Plus how we have Christmas and our coming together, it's all about a spiritual happening than it is about a present to open. So think about that. So let me see. Where was I before I left on the last commercial break? It was all about, we always seem to be in a place where we're either working or getting ready to work. And it's all about a time now when, if we're not careful, we'll make the most blessed time and the most fun time and the most family-filled time a big job. And then what always happens, think about this. Last year, it would be, say, 2 o'clock in the afternoon on December 25th, how'd you feel? Remember? It was like, oh, it's over. Oh, that's done.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Well,
It's a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah,
It
oh
can
yeah.
be.
Well,
Yeah.
there's another year. Well, okay, where are we going to put all this wrapping, and can we save the bows? Should we save the boxes, or should we recycle them, or should we just throw them away, or what should we do? You know, we can't burn anything anymore because the ash will get out there and just, get something started where we don't want it to
Well,
get
I
started.
have to share this. This quote has to come right now. It's
Okay,
by
go ahead.
Ogden Nash, and it says, "A family is a unit composed not only of children, but of men, women, an occasional animal, and the common cold."
Yes.
So that's
There
you
you
That's
go.
what you're left with in the end.
That's right. So now, around 2 o'clock on the 25th in the afternoon, usually what a lot of people are doing is looking for a place to take a nap. All right? Or they're in the instruction manual on how to put something together, or they're trying to take something apart that they didn't use the instruction manual they should have used when they put it together and it's not working right.
You're not going to find those batteries. Don't even try. Don't even try.
Yeah, so it's all about really enjoying not only, the actual activity, but enjoying the trip, enjoying now, enjoying what's happening now, enjoying how people get together, how people talk, what should we do, where should we have dinner, whose house we're going to go to. That's all in the process. I mean, it's really cool. How do we get together with the folks that might not be here next year? How do we get together with the folks that for sure are going to be here next year? You have both sides of that coin going all the time. I have a quote here from Earl Nightingale. It says, "Our attitude towards life determines life's attitude towards us." Wow. What do you think about that? Eleanor Roosevelt said, he who loses money loses much. He who loses a friend loses much more. He who loses faith loses all. Dun, 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 dun. It's one of those thinkers, can't get away with that.
It should be this profound every time of year, but for some reason at this time of year, it just hits you a little harder.
Yeah. So now, if you're listening to me out on your car radio because you're just pulling into the parking place right in front of the store where you're going in to buy me the present, just go ahead and just kind of flow out of your car, go into the store, just get the present, come on back out. And you can drop it off anywhere here at the station, or you can drop it off at my home, or you can just send it to my address, or just do whatever. So don't feel like there's any pressure in this at all, okay? And by the way, Susan, if you're listening, just go for it. All right, use the credit card. Now, so you can call me at local 564-1290 or long distance 866-564-1290. Or you can email me at clay@mediasb.com, and they are really starting to flow in. So there are some people that are actually listening to the show today. They're not out shopping. They're not traveling yet. The big travel day, is it today or tomorrow?
I think it's tomorrow.
Is it tomorrow?
Yeah, I think
okay,
so.
the big travel day is fixing to come up. So it's all about, how do I take care of myself? What is it I'm doing? All right? Now think about this. When we work, and the work we're doing gets the best of us, our family and our own personal well-being gets the short end of the stick. And really, what is this time of year? It's all about being with people, listening to people, hugging people. If you want to, buying gifts for people, or giving the gift of your time, energy, and your listening to people.
Hey,
All
I
right.
think Jim Valvano said it very well.
Yeah.
He said, "My father gave me the greatest gift anyone could give another person. He believed in me."
There you go.
There you go. That's a gift right there.
Yeah, and that costs nothing, nothing except for taking the time for the experience. That's really what it's all about, all right? The best things in life are free. All right, you're listening to Clay Nelson Life Balance Show, and the name of this show is Taking Time for You and Your Family. Notice I said taking time for you and your family, not sacrificing you for the world and the family. So everybody gets a chunk of you, including yourself. So come on back. You're listening to Clay Nelson, KZSB AM 1290. Get on back, or we'll keep rocking.